Evaluating composite functions in equation form. We are given the equations of f of x and g of x. F of x is a linear function, 2x. G of x is a quadratic function, 3x squared plus 1. We're asked to evaluate f of g of 4. So what this means is we want to find the value of the function f at the value of the function g with an input of 4. That sounds harder to explain in words than it is in math symbols. So with math symbols, it's sometimes nice to start this way, f of g of 4. And let's start with the inside, g of 4. Just substitute 4 in place of x in your g function and do your math here. Let's do the exponents first, and now multiply before we add, and we get that g of 4 is equal to 49. So this now becomes my input for my function f. So in essence, I want to find f of 49. And that means 2 times 49. F of 49 equals 98. So the original problem, what is f of g of 4? That answer is 98. We'll do another example using these same two functions. But instead of f of g of an input, we'll do g of f of 2. Again, I like to look at it this way. We'll start with f of 2, which equals 2 times 2. That's simple enough. The value of the function f at x equals 2 is 4. So now we're going to take that f of 2, which equals 4, and we'll substitute that as our input for g. G of 4 equals 3 times 4 squared plus 1. That's 3 times 16 plus 1. G of 4 is equal to 49. So my original problem, g of f of 2, is going to equal 49. Now we'll use these same two functions, but we'll understand the graphical meaning of composite functions. So once again, the f of x is a linear function going through the origin with a slope of 2. G of x is a quadratic function that is 3 times as steep or narrow as the parent function shifted up 1. And we're interested in f of 1. So in effect, we're really looking at just the function f, just this linear function. And we can think of it like this, and we'll start with just f of 1. So notice I put the dot on the linear function. The value of the function at x equals 1 is 2. So that becomes my input. So now I really want f of 2. So let's look at our curve, look at your x-axis. The value of the function f at x equals 2 is 4. So therefore, my original question, f of 1, is equal to 4.